picture this. It's a Saturday morning in January, and you're standing in your driveway. I was in Essex County. It's me. With 12 degrees outside, a shovel in one hand, the wind is gusting through your skin. You could feel it. The snow shovel and a tax bill in the other. The taxes kept going up and up and up. $9,500 due in 30 days. That bill was due. Your phone rings and it's your friend down in North Carolina, and she says, 68 degrees here, we're having a cookout. You should come down. And you wonder, why am I not there? Why am I still here? And I'm pregnant with I'm pregnant with my second child. My closet's got to turn into another bedroom, and we needed a bigger house.
Oh,
and the bill was
yeah.
gonna be
I remember that closet.
double. It was going to be double. And something in me just snapped. I had to get out of there. So you're looking at that tax bill and the shovel. You think, why am I still here? And you got to go. And that's what happened. So the Great Migration, I am one of the many of those stories why thousands of New Jersey seniors are moving to North Carolina. I'm almost a senior.
Well, you moved before you were a senior.
I moved in my 30s, my friend. So, we were out of it. But there's a lot of people that what they're calling it, which is very, very cute, are baby chasers. They're calling the seniors who are moving to this area baby chasers because they're chasing their millennial kids down here with their grandkids, and they're getting out of there.
Yeah.
So I love that. It's like, baby chaser.
Sort of keeps you young, a baby chaser, you feel like a youth.
It does keep you young. So anyway, welcome to your next move with Erica Berry.
And Luann Jones.
Yeah, you got her. Luann Jones and Erica Berry, right? We're talking real estate, life, and decisions that she take. And, some of the biggest real estate things happen in the country right now. And that is the boom of 55 and up. Talk about baby chasers. There's a big boom happening. And that's the 55 and up community as well. Everywhere I look, it's 55 and up, 55 and up. I can tell you 55 and up layout. I mean, they have...
There's a lot of 55 and up toward the south of New Jersey more than into the northern part.
Like towards the beach area?
Yeah.
It's a nice area.
Lot of 55 and older.
Well, I can tell you there's a 4,000 plus Del Webb community being built, not but 15 minutes from my house right now, Del Webb. And I think I've toured almost all the 55 and up communities in this area. It's booming. The tax numbers, the tax difference between New Jersey and here is also a reason why people are moving, like we talked about taxes in our last episode with reverse mortgages. Pay no taxes because sometimes they get out of control and you might need a reverse mortgage to pay that down. So if you're thinking about moving, or you're thinking about somebody else is thinking about moving, or grandma's thinking about going to 55 and up down here, I get a lot of inquiries about that. And I have a long list from North Carolina, Retire North Carolina, of leads for people who are retiring down here. And I will say it's a beautiful place to be. Yeah. It's got all the things, and people are calling in from New Jersey, Connecticut. They're coming down in the droves. New Jersey led all 50 states in outbound migration for the 8th consecutive year this year.
Wow. Yeah. Well, it's too expensive to live in New Jersey.
Yep. So 62% of all moves involve New Jersey were people leaving the state. Where are they going?
Well, they'll probably go to Pennsylvania or
North Carolina's number 2. North Carolina's number 2. South Carolina's number 1. And in North Carolina, the Triad is capturing the Research Triangle, Charlotte, and Triad. They're all capturing this wave. It's not a trickle. It's a big old flood of people coming in here. And it's not just retirees. It's a lot of people coming here. So, I mean, we have the Disney development that's coming. Asteria coming to this area with all kinds of mixtures of condos, townhouses, single family homes. It is going to be off the chain. You can't even imagine how many people are moving to this area. People are very upset, as you can, but when change is hard, right?
Change is violent sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you have the increase in traffic, the increase in footprint, all the things that you used to be able to get to easily is now going to be a little bit of an issue, and they're doing some increase in lanes, everything. So let's see. Let's talk about why you stay in New Jersey. You got family. And I actually really enjoy New Jersey too. I loved it when I was there. The people are warm.
My daughter's here.
The bagels are fantastic.
Yeah, the bagels, the pizza.
But think about it. The baby chasers, you are chasing a baby right in your great state of New Jersey. So
that's right. I'm going.
You're not going anywhere.
Back to where I came from because my daughter's in the process of trying to have a baby, and so I want to be close to my baby's baby.
That's right. Well, I will say I was shocked to find out, and I didn't know this because I just paid it, is New Jersey has the highest tax rate in the entire United States.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Effective rate of 2.23%. So on average, the homeowner pays $9,950, while in North Carolina, you're looking at an effective rate of about 0.61 to 0.80. So somebody asked me, they was on a question of somebody moving here. They were like, we hear North Carolina taxes are not that great. And I'm like, I don't know where you're hearing that from.
Please
You know.
come to New Jersey and then.
And I say that, and they hate that when I get on the listserv, and I'm like, what are you complaining about? First, they complain about traffic. I'm like, what traffic? And then they complain about the tax rate, and I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea. And
Right.
I guess because it's like, for them, retirees on a fixed income. So it's like when your tax rate and your taxes keep going up, it makes a big difference in your bottom line. So that's why
Right.
people are moving, right? So do you have any clients you've known that moved down here besides your friend?
No, I can't say that I have.
Well, you better look.
Basically, it's the people coming in from New York, looking to purchase, a property in New Jersey, because even though our taxes are the highest, in the United States, or probably next to, California, their taxes are low in New York, but the prices of a house is
Really
high.
high.
Really high, like in the millions. So people really can't afford that. They can afford the taxes, but they can't afford the purchase price. So they come here and they can get something decent, I'd say. I mean, if you're looking in Bergen County, you're spending about 700,000, and that's like a medium type of a house, like a Cape Cod, I'd say, and it may need some work. And the taxes are $15,000 at least.
So why do people choose that 55 and up? They like the low maintenance.
Yeah.
They want to
They
relax.
it's
Everything's
down the
done.
shore. It's cheaper. The houses are cheaper. Because I actually have leads come in that they wanna move there because of the price, and I have to look into it further, like a deeper dive, and then it says 55 and older, and I was like, are you by chance 55 or older? And if they say no, I said, well, this is a community. And sometimes I don't even ask. I just said, this is a community of 55 and older. And if you're 55 and older, then you could live here. But if not, then you don't apply. The guidelines don't allow you to. So
Yeah, and I think they have a little limitations on how long your kids can stay, or people under a certain age can stay.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guidelines. You can't
There are
have
guidelines, and people like it for that. I mean, people like
Yeah.
they like their own pool.
Well,
They don't want the kids
they're-
splashing around making a whole bunch of noise. Hey.
They are there for a reason, and
I personally like the 55 and up communities that are next to the communities where your grandkids could be,
Yes.
which we have.
Yeah.
We have a few here. Briar Chapel has Encore within it. They have a 55 and up within the regular neighborhood, which is really kind of cool, I think. But I will say the one thing my client doesn't like, I have a buyer now who's looking at that, and she doesn't like the double fees. She's got to pay 2 association fees, which is still cheaper than taxes in New Jersey. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's all relative,
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, usually there's an HOA, and then there's an assessment fund, for they need it for, just in case of overages on expenses, or
But
if they're
everybody's gotta
allocating,
pay.
or if they're allocating any kind of construction or a new roof, siding.
Well, in North Carolina, in that Briar Chapel community, you also have access to 2 pools. So you can take your grandkids to the big pool, and you can go to the little pool. So, I mean, it's all kinds of things. But they do take care of your lawn maintenance.
Yeah, and
all that
shoveling.
kind of stuff. Well, we don't really get a lot of snow, but we do.
Yeah,
get
well,
some.
over here we do.
We do.
But it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little lighter, I'd say, in South Jersey than it is, in the northern part.
Mm-hmm.
If we get snow, sometimes they get like rain, like cold rain or slush.
So, I mean, I've explored some 55 and up neighborhoods here. I mean, there's over 200 of them here. Yeah. And they're coming up and up and up. It's crazy. So,
Yeah, well,
you know.
there's a need.
There is a need for it, and
People are
the
living
baby
longer.
chases are coming. The baby chases are coming. Age
Yep.
65, at 65, at any age, but
Yep.
any age you can do it. But basically, We want to have our seniors happy and healthy and for long. But I want to say one thing about these communities. Where are they getting all this money? Because these communities are not cheap.
Yeah,
They
well-
surely didn't use a reverse mortgage on their first home.
No, they probably sold their home and now they're downsizing. So
And they've
that's what
used that
happened.
equity. They've used that equity to buy. But these homes are like some of these places like Del Webb, Toll Brothers. They're in the 800, 900,000. So these.
No, they're not cheap. I sold 55 and older. Actually, there is a community in Clifton, and this was a few years back, and that was over $700,000.
It gets really pricey.
Yeah,
But they're very
you're
nice.
not
Like I
gonna
did an
afford
open
it.
house this weekend for a 55 and up community. That place was 3,000 square foot. I'm like, what is the seniors they having a party over here?
Yeah,
It was gorgeous. It was
and I thought they
gorgeous.
were downsizing.
They were downsizing. These particular seniors were downsizing. Their house, their original house was much, much bigger. So downsize is in the eye of the beholder.
Wow. Yeah,
Like,
I guess
when
it's
you can't get rid of
relative.
your stuff. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, but we're also near some of the top-notch medical facilities and all the things. So all those are right near it. So Wake Forest, UNC, Duke has very great medical care. So that's why. So generally, I love to work with buyers and families who are making exactly the move that we're talking about today. And I'm sure Luann won't be shy in sending me some business.
Well, as soon as I get it, I will shuffle it on down to North Carolina.
But your business is from New York. That's fine. You get them first.
Yeah, I get
Your
it from
clients
New
that
York.
want to retire say, hey, my friend's down in North Carolina.
Yep.
I'll answer every one of the questions. And so, seniors have a special place in my heart in terms of like, I mean, not that I'm far off from being a senior, so-
I guess
fine.
we can relate sometimes.
right? It's
Maybe we want to be, taken care of at the same capacity when our time comes.
Exactly. So we'll give on to others as we wish they would give on to us as we get older. And hopefully our kids will take care of us like we took care of them. That's the hope.
We're
But in
paying
the
it forward.
meantime, all right. Listen, if you're interested in moving into a 55 up, I have all the information on that. Luann has it in New Jersey too. If you want to move down to the shore, she can help you out, or up to wherever the other place is. But I check them out on the regular because they're just like, I don't know how many, but there's a ton of them just hanging out. I just like hanging out downtown Pittsburgh. Chatham County is hot right now. Durham is hot. Clayton, North Carolina is very hot. Charlotte has a ton of prices to be. So if you want to know anything about that, definitely give me a shout out. If anybody knows of any more, put it in the comments down below and help us out a bit. If you know of something that people should check out. I know we've got TriPoint and Fuquay Marina, 55 and up, and anything else you can share. Have a good day.
Have a good
Date or date
day.
it with you.
To the next
See
time.
you next time with your next move at Erica and Luann and Erica Berry, and we are happy to see you today. Have a fantastic day. All right.
Blessed day.